Good morning and welcome to day 41, and we are back on trail. We had a extended time in town so Sunflower could heal, and she's feeling really good, but we're still going to take it pretty dang slow today. Slow as in speed, and also probably lower miles just to make sure that she's going to be all right. But it's good to be back out. It's chilly this morning. It's supposed to warm right up. So, pretty excited about that. Oh, check this out. Not too shabby. Hey, look, it's Papa Bear. And there's a beautiful sunflower. Right on. So I'm not really sure what we're doing today besides walking north. So I guess we'll get back to you when we see other stuff down trail. Oh, and there's a pretty decent milestone today that we'll show you. Pretty excited about that, actually. All right, we'll see you down trail. So my beautiful bride feels pretty good so far. She actually said that she doesn't even feel pain or a twinge or anything like that yet. So that is definitely good news. However, we still are not gonna set any speed records today. We are gonna take it slow. Probably not do a ton of miles just to make sure. And we'll probably do that for, I don't know, at least a few days just to kind of gauge where she's at. But so far so good, and that makes me happy. I hate to see her in pain. So. Oh yeah, so let's go over that. So the whole time we were in town, she laid down a lot and iced it a lot. Pretty steady regimen of Advil. We got her some compression socks, and underneath that, some KT tape. She taped up her shin. I guess it's a way that she found online. And so far, so good. So yeah, pretty sweet deal. But talk a little bit about town. We were in town for a while, and it does get boring, especially when you're on a tight budget where you can't really just go out and, go to the movies and bowling and all that stuff. So what we did was, instead of spending money on entertainment, we did the Trail Magic, which you guys saw. And I guess yes, it was on yesterday's clip probably. Yeah, so you've probably seen that. We did get wings, and we did get steak. That was awesome. And as an added bonus, that's pretty slippery. As an added bonus, we got Jersey Mike's, which I've been craving a sub for quite a while. I just haven't talked about it, but I love subs. So I love all food. Let's just not get it twisted. I like it all. But yeah, Jersey Mike's was pretty darn good. So anyway, our little bit of a milestone that we're going to show you is coming up here in a few miles, I think. I'll have to look, but we'll show you. See you in a bit. It's a pretty cool little spot right here.
It is.
Chilly.
I thought I'd...
Look at the frost on the grass.
Oh, yeah. I thought I'd see some deer throughout here, the way it is. It's so open. Look what we just came upon. This is beautiful. Nice and open. There's a place for a camp spot. And look at the view. It's so pretty over there. Mahadi.
How you doing? Just chowing down, no big deal.
There are a bunch of houses up there.
This is a cool spot right here.
It is.
I'd build a house right here.
And we're going up.
How cool would it be to have a house right here?
It'd be really nice. Check out this tree. It's blooming. That's really cool.
That's the coolest tree with a blaze so far, I think.
I know. I love it. This thing's old. And a blaze.
Man, I wish it was lunchtime. This is a perfect spot to eat lunch.
I know, it's lovely out. Lovely.
So Sunflower and I like to talk about like other hikers that we've watched. You know, throughout the years, we've watched a lot of hikers. And so anyway, Sunflower was going through the comments on our videos. Oh man, picked the wrong spot to try to talk on here. And I guess a lot of the comments were saying that Pink Hot Dog is off trail for a medical issue. That sucks. That was his third attempt. He's done it twice already. He completed twice. That sucks. I hope he gets, you know, the medical attention he needs. You know, health is first. Trail's cool, but you need your help. So hopefully he's good to go. But you can still go back and watch his old videos. My favorite one is when he actually hiked with Mushroom, because it's, you know, a couple hiking the trail is pretty cool to watch. So, all right. I can't even breathe, baby. So anyway, yeah, go back and watch that. And Pink Hot Dog, on the off chance that you're watching, hope you get better soon, buddy. So we've already delayered from this morning's, I don't know, in the 30s, and you can see your breath and freezing, to it is beautiful out right now. What would you say it is, baby? Probably 60? At least in the 50s for sure.
Yeah,
it is awesome. Perfect day for hiking. So yeah, we had to delayer a little bit. Check out my new shirt I got. Pretty nice, huh? $9 at Ross. Or wait, was it Ross or TJ Maxx? It was Ross. Yeah, I got it at Ross. $9. Can't beat that. Moisture wicking. It says it helps with odor. We're going to test that theory, because we get stinking out here, so we're going to see how that works. But we're just cruising on down the trail, looking at still a lot of devastation, which is it's nuts is what it is. We're hearing a lot of stories from locals about like the flooding that happened and putting stuff back together. I was talking to a guy yesterday down in Irwin. The church that he goes to didn't get touched, but the reception hall behind it, literally the river lifted it and moved it down and put it down in a pasture. And that's pretty nuts. They said that they were decorating for, was it a birthday party, babe? His grandma's birthday?
His grandma's 82nd.
Yeah, so his grandmother's 82nd birthday, they had everything decorated. When they went to that reception center, that was down in the field now at this point, everything was still decorated and there was still like salt and pepper shakers on the table. That's nuts. Like, it's crazy how, you know, Mother Nature works out like that. Oh, here we go, babe. Nice little crossing. Oh, man. Check out this little bridge crossing thingy. All right, I'll let you go first and test it and make sure it's safe for me, okay, babe? gonna fall on my head, I guarantee it. Cool. Well, the big surprise I wanted to show you, I'm having a hard time finding it. My Far Out app says I'm here, but I don't see it. So we're gonna keep looking. That's the reason I got on here really to begin with. So sorry if this is a long clip, but you get what you get with me. But I will say this. Thank you again, Uncle D. I don't know, a while ago I told you guys that Uncle D put a little bit of money in our account for beers, and we got 3 beers while we were in town over the week. What were we, 5 days, babe? I think we took 5 zeros waiting for Sunflower to heal. And we went to the brewery and we got 3 beers. Oh, what is this? Oh,
That's one of them.
Everybody look. Yeah. That's 400 miles, baby.
There's another one up here.
We're a touch behind schedule for it, but we fully expected to be here a long time ago. But you know what? Our health is more important than 400 miles, I guess. So, yeah. And we're still going to get to Maine, you know. So, yep, good times. I thought there was a different one, honey. There's one painted on the blaze, I think. I've been looking at the blazes. I don't see it. No fair. I've been looking at all of them, honey. I did not see it. All right, well, I'll get back to you if we do find it. I found it. 400.
Yay.
Wait, I get 399 more.
Oh. Gosh. Yeah, that's a third marker we've seen for 400. So there's quite a bit right here.
Sunflower put a picture of the one on the ground too, the 400. So
yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty awesome. Yeah. All right, we are not Blue Blaze side trail type people. However, this one is probably only 0.2, and we're gonna do it because I want to show you something. I mean, I don't want to give it away. Pretty cool. I'll show you when we get there. Hey, that's not a bad little 0.1 or 0.2, right? I mean, look up there. What?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Jones Falls.
Yeah. I told Sunflower, I was like, look, don't go chasing waterfalls. You know, stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. This is a pretty cool spot. I wish it was lunchtime because this would be an awesome place for lunch. One more time, just you got to look. Look at that. I got a buddy at work. His name's Robbie. And he is a waterfall guy. I'm telling you, that kid will work 16 hours. Get off work if we're out of town. If he knows there's a waterfall, he'll run up and hike to it to check it out, you know, get in or whatever. He's a good kid. He's awesome. So Robbie, that's for you, buddy, if you're watching. Let's check that out. Not that. That's for me, okay? That up there is for you. I'm gonna keep you in the frame and I'm trying not to fall on my face. That's how we're gonna do this. That's pretty sweet. I like this. This is the stuff I like coming out too.
I know. You wanna go swimming?
No. I wanna zoom in on this.
Butterflies. They're so pretty. I know. I'm gonna grab them. I love them. They're so pretty. I wish we could see the colors on the other side.
here's that creek we've been walking along. I'm gonna try to show you real quick. Okay, see that? It's down there at the bottom of the hill. Way up there, that's where the debris is from the flooding. That's hard to even imagine how much water was flowing through here at this point. Look at that. That's at least 25 feet up from the water. Not quite lunch yet. We're stopping real quick. Here's the situation. Sunflower's shin started hurting again, so we had to stop. She's gonna try doing a different style tape job. So we'll see. We only made it 7 miles. So we'll have to see how things go, whether we're gonna backtrack 7 or if we're gonna continue and try to push to the hostel, which is 27. We shall see. She wants to keep going for now. I'm trying to be the rational thought process person here, which is not me ever. I go balls to the wall, but that's because it's me usually, not her. So I'm just making sure that she's okay. You okay, Mom?
So far.
She's pretty chipper.
It's not pain.
You said.
I said a twinge, not pain.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing we're stopping.
So
And can you dip in cold water with that tape?
Yeah.
We're next to a river, so maybe we'll dip that for a while. And then it will be lunchtime, and maybe we'll just sit by the river and chow down. I don't know. So we just took an extended lunch break to relax, chow down, let Sunflower rest her shin a little bit, and Papa Bear showed up and hung out, and he did some stretching for his back because his back's been jacked up. So we're back on trail. We're still gonna go with the same plan, go slow and just see where we end up for the day. And we do have reservations at a hostel ahead of us in 2 days from now, so we don't have to push hard. Not really at all, actually. Before her injury, she could have done it in 2 days with flying colors. So we're not going to push hard. And then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it gets better. I hope. And we shall see. Sad news. We've had some hiker friends had to get off trail, so that sucks. And I kind of know how they feel because we kind of thought maybe the other day we were having to get off. So I totally get the, you feel shitty. It sucks because you like it out here, which never thought I'd say that. But seriously, it's awesome to be here, and it sucks thinking you have to go home. So, whew. Yeah, so they're off trail. It's a medical thing. I don't want to get too involved with who and what, but it's 100% for the best after hearing the diagnosis. So yeah, it sucks, but they are on their way home, and hopefully they make it safely, and hopefully we make it safely to our destination as well. We're moving on down the trail, and I'll get back with you when I can breathe. I'll tell you, take a few days off trail and your legs aren't there yet, and you get winded over little tiny ups. We're not even doing big ups. So it'll all come back. Of course, I was thinking about food. So Papa Bear texted me. I gave him a little idea of what to have for lunch, and he had texted me and said that was spot on. So I'm going to give you an idea here. So a lot of people ask what we eat out here, and we eat crap, really. However, the lovely Miss Sunflower found a hiker hack because I'd eat it at home. It's so good. So Walmart carries these packets, like the packets of tuna and chicken and all that. They have one that is barbecue pulled pork. So we take a tortilla, we put the pulled pork on there, and I always have meat and cheese sticks, like the Jack Links, I think, makes it, where it's literally a piece of meat and a piece of cheese in the same wrapper. Well, I just eat the meat. I take the cheese and lay it across the tortilla. So now you have your pulled pork, you have cheese, and then what pulls it all together? Jalapeno kettle chips. Put those bad boys in there, and you got yourself probably the best thing I've eaten on trail. Would you agree?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, the backpacker meals are pretty good when you get those. And, you know, the yellow chicken curry is bomb. But that's probably the best thing that we've made on trail. So today was peanut butter and jelly tortilla sandwiches. But that pulled pork is where it's at for sure. So you're welcome, Papa Bear.
So I can tell when it gets a twinge, my foot turns this way.
What'd you say, my beautiful? Hold on, tell everybody at home, so wait till I get closer.
When we're walking at an angle and my right foot turns this way, I feel that twinge because of the angle of the trail.
Oh, so don't let your ankle go that way, okay?
I'm trying not to.
All right, we made it to a bridge. We made it to a bridge, and look who's sitting on the bridge doing nothing. Look at him.
Doing nothing.
Look at him over there. Look.
Looking at my.
Look, I zoomed right in on you.
Alright, so we saw 429.
That's a pretty cool spot. I think we're going to camp here for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this water. I mean, I'm going to go swimming.
How cold is it?
It's pretty darn cold.
I had my feet in earlier and they got so red because they were frozen.
It's so cold, I went from a size 11.5 to a size 9. That's some serious shrinkage.
Yeah, so we're soaking, relaxing. We got Papa Bear over there soaking too.
Getting clean, getting better.
Yeah, and for today, my shin splints started acting up a little bit, not painful, but tender. Definitely can feel it. So we took it way easy today. I went really, really, really slow. Like, so slow that Traveler was not having fun because his feet were hurting more.
I never said I didn't have fun.
No, but your
feet to go slow.
Yeah, it hurts him to go slow. So yeah, but
Which it does.
yeah, but not a bad day, and it's beautiful all through here. The view is just amazing, and we're just up the creek a little bit with our tents. So yeah, good day today, and we already ate our dinner, so time to relax, and we'll see you later for a good night.
Yeah, I'm pretty much can't swim.
All right, so we're tucked in, ready for bed. We had a
was a
itty
good
bitty
day.
little fire tend tonight, right by the water. But it was right next to the water, easy to put out, so we made sure it was soaked.
You know me, Mr. Safety.
Yeah,
That was a good day, though.
it was. Not too bad.
I got concerned halfway through, 7 miles in, and Sunflower started feeling some,
Twinges.
yeah, so I was starting to get really concerned, but She stretched them a bunch today. We took it slow. I mean, it took us forever just to do like 13 miles. But it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, we're not trying to set speed records here. We're just trying to get to Maine. So we still made 13 miles and we were still at camp for dinner time. So,
Yeah.
you know, I took a lot of breaks.
Yes.
Those waterfalls are cool as hell.
They were.
Especially Jones Falls or whatever. That was pretty sweet. So
Yeah.
I don't know if Robbie, if you're watching, but dude, you'd have loved that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. So I'm tired.
Yeah, I could be tired, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, the plan tomorrow is just to walk as far as we can again. And every mile we put under or put behind us, it just gets us closer to the hostel that we want to stay at and resupply at.
Yeah.
So,
So have a good night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
bye-bye.